first time, the great hyperspace core was found. With it came the gift of interstellar travel, and the Outer Rim trade routes were established, uniting the galaxy in peace.
Hey guys, CaptainShack here, host of the channel TheXPGamers, where we support the modding community. Now I've got some great news for you if you're a fan of real-time strategy games. If you know the name Homeworld, that's right, the space 3D RTS game from back in, original was released in 1999, and I was a huge fan of it back in the day, and I can't wait for a new one. Gearbox has just announced, as of today, July 19th, that they are going to remake Homeworld 1 and Homeworld 2 in HD. They're rebuilding both of them, and they're going to re-release the first and the second game as is, but of course working better on newer machines soon. So they've got a small team working on this. This was released at PAX Australia today. They're going to be making Homeworld 1, Homeworld 2, complete HD remakes, and the unaltered versions. No specific pricing has been released yet for the HD versions or the unaltered versions. Most likely we'll see them come up on Steam at some point. Randy Pitchford had said a small team is working on the project. Now, the reason Gearbox is working on it and not, say, Relic and Sierra, who made the first two Homeworld games, is because they were bought out. Gearbox actually bid like $1.7 million on the Homeworld franchise, beating out the guys who made Sins of a Solar Empire, the guys who were doing Star Drive, and I know there was a group for a little while there trying to build up money on Kickstarter. They were running a Kickstarter campaign. It was Team Pixel, that's right. They were running to build enough money to buy the franchise, and I think they got like $70,000, and everybody got really excited. I don't know why though, because that franchise is huge and it's going to cost a lot of money, and it ended up costing, let's see here, $1.35 million from Gearbox Software, outbidding 20 other bidders. So now Gearbox owns it. They've taken the rights from THQ and from Sierra, which are no longer around anymore. So if you don't know what Homeworld is, Homeworld was a real-time strategy game, space-based strategy game, and it was fantastic. It was the first, and to my knowledge, only fully 3D space strategy game. In other words, you could take your fleet and fly straight up or straight down, and it affected how you assaulted your enemy players, in multiplayer for sure. It also had a neat feature of a persistent campaign, where if you lost half your fleet in, say, Mission 3, well, when you started Mission 4, you would have half your fleet left. You would have these same ships you had in the mission beforehand, which made it interesting. So in some missions, you'd actually choose to stay in the mission longer, even though it was already done, you've completed your objectives, and not hit that warp out button, just so you could mine the rest of the resources in the map to build a few more ships so you have a better chance of beating the next one. Homeworld had a really real challenge to it, but it was really, really fun, and it had an amazing storyline. So I'm really excited for this one, and we can expect Homeworld 3. Gearbox didn't drop all that money for no reason, and I will be covering every little scrap of information about Homeworld 3, so stick with us here at TGN, or come on over to my channel, TheXPGamers, where we support the modding community for all that modding goodness. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.